Hi there, I'm Susie McFadden. I am a personal branding portrait photographer located in Sunnyvale, California.
Nice. Can you tell me a time when a spontaneous conversation at an event led to a major opportunity?
Oh goodness, I feel like they happen all the time.
Oh,
I resisted networking for a really, really long time. But people
oh,
who know things told me, you need to get in person, you need to do that.
oh.
And so networking is new to me. I started after COVID, after I had completely lost my ability to people on a grand scale.
Yes.
Um, and now I feel like just getting out there and meeting other people has been just a gift and really, really wonderful. And I am trying to do more and more of it. After a very successful stint, I walked into a polka dot powerhouse meeting
Yeah.
and immediately went, oh, this is how it's supposed to work. And I loved it. And it was an instant connection. And I've been doing more and more of it. And I'm super excited to do it again at your conference.
I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed that. I would have,
Oh, it was so hard for me.
wow, I would have
And
never guessed that.
yeah, really, really hard for me.
Wow.
And, you know, when I was in my corporate role, I was able to schmooze and network with the best of folks. But
Yeah.
suddenly, as I transitioned into a solopreneur where I had to market myself and talk about me, I just didn't know.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
hard.
I know. I know. And we feel like we're talking about ourselves. To
Mhm.
some degree we are, but we're doing it because we want to be in service to other people
Right.
and
Right.
them to we want to help them.
Absolutely. And I needed to break myself of the corporate speak habit. I
Oh.
was really good at corporate speak, but that's different, right? When you're hiding behind a company and their language
Yeah.
and their style and their words. And then suddenly it's like, oh, okay, so who am I and how do I put myself out there?
Oh, okay. Where were you? I didn't know where were you before?
I was in marketing and in for a business to business software company.
Mm,
I live in Silicon Valley.
yes.
That's what I did. I was there for many, many years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that is amazing. I had no idea.
Oh, yeah. I did the translating tech speak to business speak to client speak was
Got
my
it.
role.
Got
Yeah.
it. I had no clue.
Yeah.
Awesome. Um, if you could network with just one person at this conference, who would your must meet be and what would you say to them?
So generally speaking, the person that I would like to talk to the most is the person who realizes how critical it is to put themselves into their marketing. Kind of what we were talking about before. We
Mhm.
don't have the corporate, we don't have the name recognition. I love my logo. It's not going to sell me,
Yeah,
right? Those sorts of things. And you can have all of that put together, your brand, your colors, all of the wonderful, important things to marketing. But if people don't get to know you, then it's a much harder sell.
I
So the
yeah.
person I want to talk to is a person who kind of gets that, who's ready to say, it's time for me to be out there and
It,
show myself.
it I blame the realtors. The realtors started putting their photos on business cards. I'm gonna say like 20 years ago. And now you really, as a small business owner, you have to have a person there because,
Mhm.
right? Does it just buys credibility?
Well, and the first thing people do is search for you, right? And look for you and say, who are you? What are you, like not only what is your company, but who are you? And so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not only your face, but it's also how you say you're about me, right? When how you talk to clients, whether that's through photos or through video or through language, how you talk to them in a way that you show yourself more than just your services and what you offer.
And your photographs are meant to do that.
Yes, absolutely. I love working with people to say, you know, here I am, I'm ready to be out there, and this is who I am. And everybody has a different style and everybody has a different energy, and how to make that show up in photos.
Yeah, the having it show up in photos, I think you do a really good job of helping
Thank you.
people tease out who they are, you know?
We have a lot of fun doing it. It's kind
Oh
of a
yeah.
it's not only are you doing this for your business, but you're doing it as a treat to yourself. When is the last time you had your photo taken? When is the last time you spent a day celebrating yourself?
Yeah.
And to me, I work with both women and men. I'm noticing that all the photos behind me are women.
Yeah.
Um, I do work with both women and men, and we kind of create an environment where you just kind of come in and celebrate.
Yeah, I think that also uh getting out of the, corporate photography, the I think it's good to have photos that show your personality. And
Yeah,
sometimes for people, both men and women, that's hard to do.
yeah, yeah. There is nothing more intimidating than standing in front of a camera by yourself.
Oh yeah.
I always say that when social media first became a thing, right? People, you could always see people's profile photos had somebody's arm cut out or somebody, because it was always them with somebody else, right? Because that's when you're yourself. But
Love
standing there
it.
in front, one of the most common questions I hear is, what do I do with my hands?
Yeah.
Like everything is, what
Yeah,
do I do? How do I position my body in a way that feels natural and also looks good?
absolutely. My last question to you,
Yes, ma'am.
why did you want to participate in this conference? Why do you want to be a speaker? And why did you choose this uh, uh why did you choose this conference?
I love the local aspect of it. I
Hmm.
love the idea of meeting other small business owners here locally. There are so many opportunities these days, especially post-COVID, for meeting online, virtual.
Yeah.
And it's so different when you're in the same room with people. And I just love that there is somewhere here locally that's speaking to me as a business owner. So I know I'm going to get a lot out of the other speakers and the other events and the networking at the meeting, at
Yeah.
the conference, but also allows me to share a little bit with folks about, my journey and how I see photography fitting into visibility. And visibility is such a key part of marketing.
It it
So,
it is. I mean, visibility, it's very noisy in the marketplace, right?
yeah.
And and you're also competing against AI. I think all of
Hmm.
us have portions of our business that are competing against that.
Yes. And that's why when I take photos, I want it to be an experience. Right?
Mm.
It's an experience,
Hmm.
it's a celebration, it's an embracing of who you are and what you want to put out in the world. And no matter how good AI finally gets at creating images that are a little bit more realistic or feel more like us, you're never going to have that experience of stepping into that power and stepping into that
Oh,
strength.
I didn't even, oh, that is such a good point. That is such a good point because so many people are terrified of being in front of a camera.
Yeah. Oh, I was. I went out. I don't have a picture of me up here, but I guess I do in the corner there. I went and paid a photographer to photograph me.
Yeah.
And here I am. I'm a photographer. I know what I'm doing. And
Yeah.
it was terrifying,
It, it,
right? And I learned more being on the other side of the camera than I did in just forever of doing this. I understand all of the energy that happens when suddenly you're up there and you have to step into
that's so
that
good.
strength.
That's so good. Well,
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to seeing you next week.
I am too. Gosh, next week already.
I know, I know.
Wow,
I
so
know.
excited.
I know, and that's what I was saying that it's hard the first week because we're all in the we're all in the October mindset,
Yeah.
and then Saturday we're going to shift into the November.
It's crazy. It came very, very quickly
Yeah.
this year.
So
Faster every year. Funny how that
I know,
happens.
right? So I'm really excited that you're going to be there, and
Too.
I'm looking forward to having you be on the panel. And it'll be,
Thank you. I am really, really looking forward to it.
oh, cool. Great. All right. I'll see you
Thank you,
next
Anne.
week.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, Susie.
Bye-bye.
Bye.